Hello, this is Masttery again with another Pokemon Unite gameplay. In this game, we're playing Cinderace going in the center lane. Cinderace is one of those Pokemon that's benefited the most from the introduction of the Rapid Fire Scarf. It's one that almost seems to be made for it. It really helps in the early game to get the clear that you need to get to your lane in time, and combining the quick dashes and other moves that it has to give that boosted auto attack just makes it a very lethal enemy to face. So, especially, you're really trying to get to level 7 as quick as you can. Really important that you're thinking about how you're using your auto attacks, because every time you use one of your abilities, you get that boosted auto. It helps you not only get more damage on your opponent, but also helps when you're trying to look to get your rapid fire scarf online and really put the opponents behind. So in this one, we go to the top lane. I see already that the Greninja is there. He beat me to the lane. He gets a little out of position trying to get greedy with his auto attack, and we're able to get him down. So really key to take that down. It puts a lot of pressure on their team. Decidueye and Squirtle don't really have the same offensive firepower without a Greninja there, and we're almost able to take the Decidueye out. I use X speed for Cinderace mainly because I want the ability to get out of there really fast. It is somewhat low defenses, so it does have a really good life steal. And one thing I've done in my change how I've played Cinderace is trying to get that center Baltoy in the middle there with the range that Cinderace has. You're able to get that fairly quickly, not waste a whole lot of time. So as you can see here, I'm continuing trying to use my auto attacks to get the boosted ones, and as soon as I get level 7, then I'll be able to start doing the life steal that I need to kind of keep myself alive throughout this match. So 8 minutes are coming up. Again, just trying to get that 7 online. So with Blaze Kick, the most important thing that you have to learn in order to play Blaze Kick is you need to learn, if you're going to press that button, you need to understand where you want to reposition yourself. You do not want to reposition yourself to be in line with an enemy, and unfortunately here, I try to get greedy and I get caught in 2 surfs, and that just is not going to stand. So we're gonna try to run back down. So you'll see here coming up, you know, most people in the games that I played now are starting to go to the bottom lane as its main thing. So you see early on, even just trying to get that Blaze Kick, I'm out of the way to get my Unite on, and look, I'm out of that Slowbro's range. He no longer is a factor to me, and he's slow enough that he's just trying to get back. So look how much damage I'm able to do to Elgas. We get a kill already, and that Slowbro's just now getting back to the fight. So he's left out of position, and we're able to fight. So as I said, you want to continually think about where you want to position yourself when you're done. So you use the Blaze Kick here to avoid the Registale's wave area of effect damage. Ninetales goes down, which means we're not going to be pushing that. So I'm going straight back to top, and here I use the Blaze Kick to get a little bit distance. So you're really trying to think about where your speed is. See unfortunately the War Turtle is almost at 7, but we're able to get that. So we're just continuing to find pressure. So you see here, I don't want to be in position. I see that we got the auto attack. I'm trying to get myself out of position. Greninja is able to catch me though, make me quickly. So we're not able to take full advantage of this. We do break their goal, the small overcap, but really could have been a lot better. And Greninja is starting just really to take down our team. So we're going to work on getting back our Unite here for the next fight. Working on getting level 11, which gives the Blaze Kick Plus, which gives additional attack speed. Greninja does get the penta-kill. I see the Squirrel trying to score. Fortunately, the Blaze Kick doesn't get me over the bench. But again, right here, that Squirrel does not want to be over. He does not want to be against the wall, so he's out of position, and he tries to get away, and really, him kiting is a benefit for me in that case. So he can't do the damage that to really threaten me a whole lot. So Level 11 here. My team's taking the center, which is really great. In this game, we're playing with the sword and the tree, the trio. Greninja really doesn't have a shot here, so he takes off, sees that he really is going to be outmatched. Now I see the Mew is being attacked, so I'm trying to see if I can help. Use the Blaze Kick to get a little bit of stun. The Greninja does a smoke screen that's kind of the wrong direction there, so I'm able to get out of there. And really, in this game, here's the best kind of situation where you're able to just farm everything on the map and get a good chunk of your health back. So, again, here you see the Blaze Kick repositions myself to the south of everybody here, and it really isn't where the Decidueye is thinking I'm going, so he can't really aim his arrows. We do get caught in the smoke screen a little bit, but we're able to get out. There is one glitch in the game that I've seen that while you can be targeted, I've seen Cinderace speed, especially after a flame charge that you can see in bushes, so sometimes you do need to be aware right now that there is that out there. So Cinderace here just really doing a good job ripping. I think the Snorlax or Slowbro kind of makes the wrong move here by getting that, but we're just able to continue to reposition ourselves. We get the defense boost. Our Trevenant was really kind of on top of that. So again, you see here, I'm fighting behind my team because I repositioned myself. I was kind of on my own. Now I'm not, and now we can kind of start going on the offensive a little bit. We'll work on farming back our Unite here. Unfortunately, looking at scoring with Eldegoss again, kind of a big goal. It's unfortunate, but at this point we've still got our tier 1, which is good. So I'm not too concerned about score, just really concerned about continuing to get levels. And this one really starting to get a chance to get to level 14. Slowbro's trying to score a large amount of points, but I'm right there, not able to really do anything. So fighting on Pad he just doesn't have enough damage to really help himself. So you can see here that Greninja takes off. I've got people around me, so they know that I'm going to protect them if we're threatened at all. Kind of trying to position myself again. I think that's the glitch right there. There's no way that Decidueye knew that I was going to be in that bush, but without the glitch there. So just working on 14. Really working on repositioning ourselves. They're not going to try to threaten everything. We got kind of keeping ourselves grouped together and making sure that they're not going to do anything. At level 14, I really can hold this down, so I'm not too worried. Again, Slowbro's coming in. And then I just get out of there, and he's not even going to chase. So, all right, Rayquaza fight coming up. The biggest thing with Rayquaza is Cinderace is often targeted, often focused on. So you want to position yourself in a way that doesn't make you that target. So you really have to be patient. Kind of let the initial Knights come out, let some of the people kind of start getting their health down, and then you're able to use Cinderace's maneuverability to get out of there. So you see I'm able to get the Decidueye repositioned in that bush, which makes it very challenging for him to line me up. And then the Trevenant ult allows the increased basic attack damage from Cinderace, and now we're just looking to rip. So you have to be patient with that. You have to be. Unfortunately, here I thought I had gotten it sooner, so we did almost lose that to the Eldegoss ult, but. Again, here, you saw the Decidueye trying to line me up, and because of my Blaze Kick and off the Greninja, that I was able to get away from him, and he wasn't able to shoot me. I would have definitely gone down there, or at least have lost my shield. And you'll see in this one that it's important to remember, too, that Cinderace with the shield from Rayquaza, you get a huge attack bonus. So even having just this sliver is really big because I can just keep chipping away. I was able to get the Eldegoss, which is big. I'm able to get additional 70 points there. And now it's a 1v1, unfortunately, so I'm just trying to attack for my life. And just now I can get out of there like this. So unfortunately, the Mew doesn't think it's out. Right there, yeah, Mew does not survive. So Trevenant comes down to help me, which is good, but I'm done. So at this point, we've got things pretty much wrapped up. We've got one last push from them to go, but they're going to try. We've got a lot of people down. Slowbro comes in, does get the ult on me. Trevenant's here though, so I'm not too worried. And again, the dash plus the Blaze Kick, completely out of that slowness. So anybody slow is just not going to be able to get to you very quick. So again, the Driven and all gets the Blastoise, and he's down. So at this point, 4 seconds left. I don't want to die, so I'm just trying to run away, stay away from any attacks that may come in, and we really locked this one up, even though the Slowbro gets a score at the end. So Cinderace, really good Pokemon. You really, again, really have to focus on where you're positioning every time you want to press that Blaze Kick button. So 14 kills in this one, just a ton of damage. So shout out to the sword and the tree here, but it's really a good game. So if you like the content, please remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time in Pokemon Unite.